Hi, Gemini. Happy new moon. Your money scope is full of tea. My Venus is in Gemini and my Mercury. So I tend to, even though I'm a Cancer, love like a Gemini, communicate like a Gemini. So let's have some fun together. Um, First things first, though, it's the last call to sign up for Find Your Flow, which is actually going to be a 6-part audio series where we look at creating and cultivating more abundance in our lives and finding personal alignment. I really suggest that you sign up because it's going to be great. The downloads already have been amazing, and that's what they are. It's literally spiritual, intuitive downloads guiding us through this process. It's not just me telling you what I think is best for your life because that's not where it's at, okay? So let's get into it. It's a Virgo new moon, super black new moon. We are basically getting down to the business of saving ourselves. Refocusing on who we are, what it is that we want. And Virgo season at large, like the sun in Virgo, is that masculine energy to actually get the actions done. But the moon, the new moon right now in Virgo, is an opportunity for us to align with what our soul wants us to do. So we're not just out here doing all willy-nilly. So we're asking 2 questions, Gemini. Where in our life needs purifying? Because Virgo is a get it done sign, but more than that, it's a very sacred and spiritual sign that knows a lot about inner wisdom and the purity of the soul. So you got Mama Staff. And Mama Staff gets it done. She's sensual. She knows who she is, but her passion, when untamed, is a problem. Not only that, she can be hot-headed. So this is intense spiritual energy that is flowing through your veins. You feel awakened, Gemini. You're like back in your body. You like realize you're a woman. Not only that, you know you're creative, you know you have power, but right now your fire might be all over the place, and you might be setting and starting fires that can't get put out, or you are giving your power away to people in situations that don't deserve it, that don't value it. And that may make you resentful. That may make you start to lose confidence because you're like, wait, but I'm a goddess. Like, what's happening? Why don't they? Probably because you were using your sensuality in some cases to get their attention when they should have noticed you for who you were no matter what. So this looks like love. This looks like creativity. This also is about expressing our creative energy in ways that actually don't bring us a return on our investment. So it's having all of this brilliance, but using it on projects that really aren't a waste of our time, or other people's projects, or not using the time wisely. Like, this would be like having an amazing Facebook status when it could have been a blog post, like a really, really long one when you could have had content for your own business. So really purifying the ways that we channel our spiritual energy, our creative energy, our sacral chakra. That is the mood for you in this season, Gemini. Is not being tempted to use your sacred sensuality, which is also your creativity, in ways that actually do not benefit you. And so when you start listening to that inner wisdom and that inner guidance, that's our next question, is when we let our light shine, when we listen to our soul from within, where will it lead us? What path does that take us on? You got the Two of Blades, and that is a choice. It is really your energy is Gemini energy, knowing that you can make it work either way or you can go down either path. But the moon is kind of showing you in this new moon what the next steps are. Right now at the bottom of the deck, you got the 8 of coins, and this is about knowing your worth, knowing your value. The braids and the coins represent how the family would denote who she belonged to. Who are you? Who does God say that you are? And how are you letting that influence your path? Is that influencing the choices that you make right now, Gemini? That's the T, but I kind of want to get more information on the path, your choice, what choice you're being guided to make. It definitely needs to affirm your value. It has to be in alignment with the goals that you have, the money goals, the legacy goals, the long-term goals. But what is this choice point? Little staff. Okay. This actually is just a relationship, Gemini, most likely. This could be work. This could be a lot of things. But I got little staff, whereas you're coming up as mama staff. And I also got the 2 of gourds right now as the bottom of the deck. So you are trying to figure out if you're going to choose this little staff, little dude. He's probably a man. Or if you're going to choose yourself. Because it seems like you have come to a point where you're so emotionally mature. You want so much out of life. You have so much passion and desire. And this little staff is potentially holding you back. This could also be you being stuck in a creative energy that is immature, or in a petty energy, or a past self that dreamed too small, that associated success with things that, okay, I don't know if I can be like this with y'all, but this also feels like whole life or no life. I could do what I want. I could be with who I want, not really being responsible for where we expend our love energy, our sensuality. Which, whether we know it or not, has us setting up all kinds of emotional contracts with folks. But we really need to be making sure that people are on our same vibration. So I'm not talking about celibacy if that's not what you're being called to. I'm talking about being choosy in this season, Gemini. Super choosy, because you're going to a new level and your soul has to be honored. You have to be fulfilled. You have to be happy. And where you're wanting to operate from now at this level, at the level of mama staff, to get to mama staff from little staff. So let's just take the other person out of it. You've been operating in this immature energy and not realizing the value that you have, the creative power that you have. And to get here, to be purified, to get to the mama staff level, you have to honor your soul. You have to honor your soul's calling. You have to make sure all of the relationships that you have your same energy, have your same vibration. They know the path that you're trying to go on, and they can pour into you. But you also have to be pouring into yourself, being your own soul mate, Gemini. That's the T. To book a personal reading, head to theoverflow.com, no W, or the link in my bio. And when you sign up for Find Your Flow, you actually do get a discount on readings while Find Your Flow is up. So I encourage you to do that. Love you. See you later. Happy New Moon.